Hello citizens, this is Maki, and today we're going to go through the weekly newsletter. This is an attempt by me to try and make a small video with everything that's been put in the weekly newsletter, with a few clips from everything and going through the small pieces, what they've been talking about in them, and also posting links. So it's actually going to be kind of an extra weekly newsletter, but with me narrating. So this is going to be an attempt from my side, so without further ado, let's continue and go through this week number 10 in March. First out, we have PAX East that's going on at the moment, and SIG is of course going there, and to celebrate they are going to hold a free fly for the Aegis Saber this weekend that we're in right now, the 11th and 12th of March. So during this period, you can go to the RSI website, and then you can just click on that link, and you have to type the promo code into the website. They will be on step 2 while you're logged in, and then you type PAX East 2017. And once you've done that, you can just press continue to download or enter, and then you can just log into your game and fly the Saber in whatever mode you want during a period of 4 days, more exactly from now, the 11th of March, until the March the 14th. Next up, we have the 2.62 schedule update. So the schedule has been released, and there's a few things going on. And of course, if we view it quickly here, we can see that there's a lot of networking coding going on. For example, we have the mega map that they call it, that's going to be for the multiplayer part, which is going to make it faster to change between different game modes and stuff like that. Then we have some bug fixes for Star Marine, we have some game codes going on, and some UI fixes. So if we just scroll through everything here quickly, you can see in the background that we have everything from terminal problems to radars not updating to ships that need their flight behavior fixed and cameras not working properly, and then we have some volumes of different weapons and audio stuff like that. So 2.62 is pretty much just a fix patch and adding a few things that weren't able to get into 2.6. So yeah, that's pretty much it for production schedule. Hopefully we'll get 3.0 soon, maybe. Of course, we also have the weekly show Around the Verse. This week they cover the economy system and how it's going to work and how players will be able to affect it. They also show off an early iteration of the shop where you will be able to sell and buy cargo. They also talk some about going back to optimize some older ships and the progression of ships that's currently in the pipeline, like the Cutlass Black, the Drake Buccaneer, and the Prospector. The team behind the Spectrum also gives an update how they're going through the feedback received, as well as looking through what they're missing and what needs to be improved. And of course, let's not forget the big point in this week's ATV. It was weapons of all kinds. More exactly, they were focusing on the pipeline for weapons and how the process around that is built up. They also show a replica of a real automatic rifle and how they use this weapon as a point of reference for such as sights, trigger guards, and so on. Just to make everything as real as possible. In this week of Citizen Spotlight, they talk about a member of the community and how they play a part of the community around Star Citizen. This week, we get to talk to Nikki Angelo. I believe that's pronounced correctly. After the interview with Nikki, they have a section called Quantum Questions, a show I've never seen before, where Brian Chambers is on the spot this week answering the community's questions. They end it all with something called Subconscious, where they talk about what subscribers can expect during this month. For example, a ship that people will be able to fly if they're subbed. If you want to know more about this, then you can just have to look the show up. Links will be down below. In this week of LOREMAKERS Guide to the Galaxy, they cover a star system called KIEL. They mention how most of its history is a military hub during the Cold War versus the Xeon. If you want to get more in depth about the star system, then you should really watch the rest of this episode. During Friday, they had the weekly happy hour, and during this they talked about the pipeline, item system 2.0, and player interaction. They talked a bit about combat such as melee and stealth kills. Once again, if you want to know more or listen to this episode of the weekly happy hour, then I really recommend you to watch it. And once again, you'll find all the links down below. We also have the leaderboards, where the Corporation Elimination is standing strong in Star Marine. When we look to Arena Commander, we see Renegade Squadron taking a leading position in both Battle Royale and Squadron Battle. What may this mean for the future? Well, we don't know. However, when we look to Racing's Test Squadron, has it all covered. May it be the need for speed that runs through the veins? Well, to be honest, I don't know. I was kind of surprised to see them lead when it comes to racing. But we'll just have to wait and see. Lastly, we got this week's sneak peek of the Marine uniform. And with that, I will take my leave and wish you all a good ending of this week and hope to see you soon. And so this will be the end of this first try of summarizing the week in Star Citizen and using the weekly newsletter as a base. So hopefully you found this useful and enjoyable and not too, well, confusing. And you'll probably see a difference between the starting of the video and the end of the video, since I improvised at the beginning, which made it a bit choppy, and then during the end I started writing down what I wanted to say to make it more fluent when I spoke. So once again, with that, I'll take my leave. So take care everyone, and I wish you a good day. Goodbye.